Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of December 6th through 12th of 2021. So last time, your angels started out the whole reading by asking you to start doing life, or not life, but a world year in review. Oh my gosh. Um, to just kind of check in with you, make sure that you're acknowledging all the good stuff that happened all year. Because, things that appear to be bad or negative or whatever on the surface are hugely beneficial. Like, even the things that didn't feel good and maybe still don't feel good, they're for your good, right? You know how as a parent, sometimes you say to your kid, yeah, but it's for your own good. I know you don't like it, but it's for your own good. Like, no, you can't climb on top of the stove, 2-year-old, right? It's kind of the same for this. This whole year is kind of like a year of hard lessons in a way, right? But it doesn't mean we didn't need to learn them. And it means that going forward, life will be maybe a little bit easier because we learned these things. Okay, all right, let's get into your reading. Okay. Well, this looks pretty good. Starting with exploring your options. Feels like you've gotten kind of zoned in on this, and you're kind of ignoring the fact that there are other options. You don't have to stay just with that. It feels like you're kind of you're not closed. You're just not noticing. It's like there are other options available to you, and you've forgotten to look for them or pay attention to them when they get presented to you. So look outside the box is what they're saying. What you thought was, no, I have to do this way, or this is the thing I have to go after, or whatever, it's just not true. You have a lot of strengths, you have a lot of abilities and a lot of skills, and there's any number of different things that you can apply all your skills to. So start looking in different directions. Okay. And it is perfect timing to start doing that because there are other opportunities out there available, just not quite what you thought you were looking for, right? So if you think about what you've been doing up until now and how that felt and how that worked and, all that stuff, it was maybe great for a long, long time, and then, gradually it got sour. And so that's why you're no longer doing that. I cannot tell if they're talking about home, career, relationship, people. I can't really tell. So it's probably kind of the whole gamut. It just let it fit with your life how it does. Excuse me. Okay. We'll explore this croaky throat in a minute too. We'll see. But so there's a reason that went kind of sour. Maybe partly to do with you not speaking what you needed to speak, right? So it was no longer a perfect situation for you, which it may have been at the beginning. And so now there's a spot where, like, it's like you've been having almost tunnel vision and thinking that to continue on to do stuff, you have to find the same as what you just left. But this problem will be the same if that's what you continue to look for. You'll find it, but it won't be very good. It won't be to your benefit. You will be frustrated very quickly because of your lack of ability to have input and to be heard. I'm feeling this absolute, like, most of the time when I get this croaky feeling, it's because the within the reading, the person is not speaking. But this time it feels like you're speaking or you're trying to, but it's like you've got no volume. Nobody can hear you. You do actually have volume. It's just they're blocking you. And so if you keep this tunnel vision, you'll continue to get the same kind of circumstances. If you broaden that and look at different scenarios, different circumstances, then you can break free of that and be able to speak. And it's perfect timing for that. Look around and see what's available. The timing is right. Your angels have brought this to your attention, and they're trying to tap you on the shoulder and say, "Hello, excuse me, over here," you know. And so see what you're missing. Just look around and see what you're missing. Okay, have faith. Have faith. Feels like you're a little discouraged, you know, that whatever this is you've been trying to do, it's not working out. Relax about that. Everything will happen in its own perfect timing. So now we're at this perfect timing again. So for some of you, it feels like it is perfect timing. For others, you'll have to wait for it. Just because it's not ripe yet. It's not quite ready for you. But keep having your faith. Like don't give up. Don't give up. And try not to feel discouraged. It's easier said than done, acknowledged, right? But try to have the faith and understand that everything that is for you is coming to you. You can't bypass it. It can't bypass you. Yes. Okay. All right. And so they're talking about autumn as a significant time for you. So I'm not positive that this is what we've been just talking about. This whatever this thing that you're exploring your options and learning that the timing is ripening for, that you're to have faith about. I'm not sure that you have to wait all the way till autumn. I think that is a separate thing, and I think that will be much sooner. But something else is coming to you in autumn. Next week or the week after sometime, I'm going to be doing readings for the year coming up for 2022. And let's just try and remember to pay attention to what happens in autumn for your year reading. We'll see how that goes. It feels very, very not quite exciting, but certainly loving, like something that you're going to really love it, whatever's happening in August or autumn. And so it's something to anticipate, something to look forward to between now and then. I don't know, that's all they're giving me. That's kind of frustrating sometimes, right? That they only give me, these little teasers. And there's different reasons for that, most likely because it's a group reading and it would not be the same for everybody, right? Okay, all right. So it's time it says vegetarian. It's not necessarily vegetarian, but it is definitely time to start watching more what you're eating. It's like you're kind of, you're being slack. Like you're tired of paying attention to this. You're tired of creating that, food or whatever, and you've been going the lazy route. Put the effort in, because the way you've been eating is not doing you any favors. And so, okay, again, now some of you, this is not applying to you. You've been eating nicely and eating well. This does, though, indicate a lack of vegetables. Doesn't mean necessarily vegetarianism, but you need more vegetables. Your body is kind of crying out for that. It's the nutrition that you can't really get from anywhere but the vegetables. And so up your intake of that. You will feel better. It's one of those things that, even right in the moment, you might just be going, oh, yum, yeah, this is really good. But your health-wise, It'll take a few weeks of eating consistently more vegetables before you actually notice too much of a change or improvement or whatever. But try to just stay with it. This is another one of these things to have faith about, to just stay with it and change that as a lifelong thing. Okay, all right. And so, how does this apply in your life? Think about this. Ready, set, go. Get busy, go, run. It's time. It's time to start this. It's time to launch. So is there something you've been working on? Kind of, it feels like kind of in the behind the scenes stuff, or, what is it? Like, you're ready. You're ready. Your angels are there with you, and it's good timing. So here we have again, perfect timing. And exploring your options. Decide on one and get busy, get going. Things are falling into place for you. And that's why I'm saying that most of this feels like you'll have this before autumn. This is a different subject. Okay, all right, but definitely get in the starting blocks, because it's just about time to launch. And in fact, it feels like by the end of this week, it's time to launch, time to get started. Okay, so now we have the daily guidance cards, and we'll see what is one last piece of wisdom. See only love. See only love. Feels like, in some ways you've gotten kind of caught up in the negativity of the world or of certain individuals around you. Doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of that. That's got nothing to do with you. It's drama and it's somebody else's garbage. What you need to see is all the love. Just don't even pay attention to that other stuff. See all the love. See how it feels if all you are offering is love. See how it feels if all you are accepting is love. Okay. Pisces, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you very much. And I love you. And I'll see you next week.